Alrighty, before we start the next step, I just want to mention I use this thin foam with the silver lining here for the top of the ceiling before I installed the insulation. You want to be sticking the silver to the surface of the van for the heat deflection purposes. But just a quick note to share with you before we get on with the next bit. I've put one layer of insulation in, as you can see. Pretty shit for your throat, this stuff, so it's probably worth getting one of these. Lucky I had one from home, but if you can just get a cheapie, get one. So I'm just cutting them to size at the moment to fit between the beams here. This beam, and that beam, and then that beam, and that beam. So yeah, I'm just cutting them away. See how it goes. A little bit of a hiccup with the insulation when I was installing it. You can see it's starting to come away from the roof with the tape, and I've had to kind of put supports to hold it up. So instead of me taking a chance and hoping it stays up and coming out tomorrow morning and it all being on the floor and wasting all my time, I decided to go and get some wood, and where it's coming away here, I'm going to tack lengths of wood to hold up the tape, so that way the tape's actually got a strong point which will hold it up overnight. So just cutting my wood to length, and we'll see how that goes. What I'm doing with the door panels here, because there's lots of little crevices that can't really be filled unless you stick some insulation in there, this stuff here. So I'm just kind of cutting it to small lengths and just jamming it in. You kind of see here, just kind of jamming it in and moving it along until it's completely full, and then I'll put a layer on top, and I'll do the same with this. Just jam it in there, just filling up all the holes, filling up all the crevices. Hopefully it makes a small difference. Today has been interesting, to say the least. So I'm feeling a lot better about what I'm doing. got the insulation in the roof. Pretty itchy stuff, but been wearing a mask all day, so that's alright. This bit here I wanted to insulate as well, but to insulate it I'm going to have to take this panel off to get a bar in there as a support, and to take this off I need to take this off, and to take this off I need to take this off, so the work involved not really worth it. I'm going to instead, because I know it'll get hot in here, so instead I'm going to put a cupboard in, or kind of close it off with some wood, and put a cupboard in and make sure that the doors are fairly airtight. That'll keep most of the air out, and I think that's probably the best option. There's plenty of storage space up there. Lock the cupboard up so they can't fall out when you're driving or braking. Chuck my bags and whatever up there. So as far as insulation goes, I'm pretty much done. Just need to do this back bit tomorrow. I need to glue a bit of wood on as a support. Got them there for now. This stuff I'm going to continue down to the bottom, but I've got some slightly different stuff at my friend's workshop that I can get for free, so I'm going to use that instead. And then from there it's basically I'm going to run my cables through here, so I can't block them off yet, but yeah, just from there it's blocking off all the smaller holes like down here, and wheel wells and stuff like that. But I think maybe one more day of insulation and tinkering around, and then I can start to put the woodwork on. So check back.